Good morning, friends. So, welcome back for today's news. So, as a part of preparation of the IIBF certification exams, we are going with the current things which are happening in the banking industry and some of the new subjects which are coming out, which will help us to write the exam. So, here are the news today. So, despite the lockdown, GST staff processed over 10,000 new registrations. That means, even during this lockdown period of COVID-19, the GST department is working through the VPN access, that is from home, so that they are receiving greater applications for the new registrations of the GST. So, the lockdown has not determined business entities from getting the new GST registration. So, that means if people are applying for the new GST numbers. So, that is during March 25th and April 3rd, they have received the applications around about 10,000, which is a good sign. So, people are going for GST numbers. So, there are some limits to apply for the GSTs, and that also depends upon some states over here. According to the data, 20,273 registrations were processed during the period, and these include 10,077 new registrations. Out of 20,000, 10,000 are the new registrations, and 3,337 amended one, and 3,784 cancelled one. So, 1,966 cancelled sumoto and 1,069 cases of revocation. So, this is the statistics which is happening for during the period of COVID-19. And also good thing here is the 7,876 refund cases were also processed during the period. So, it is a good work done by the GST staff, and these numbers are of 21 states and union territories. This entire statistic is related to the 21 states and union territories. And as of 31 March, the total number of registered SSS stood at 1.23 crores. January alone saw the registration of 1.85 lakh SSS. It's a good thing, but in 1 month we got 1.85 lakhs, but during the period is 1.23 crores. And the number of registrations would have been higher during the lockdown had first 3.4 days not been lost due to the proper setup of VPN. So, generally during the setup of VPN you will be having some problems. So, that is what they faced during the initial stage, and moreover there are some threshold limits for applying of GST, and depends upon some states over there, and some are voluntary, and some other things here. The remote access is helping officers avoid a backlog which was bound to have occurred if the cases has not been processed during the lockdown, the GSTN person said. So, pending work will be more. So, and that also is one of the things should be kept in mind. Because of that, the VPN access is given to the staff, and they keep on working. So, the IT network said it has enabled 1,748 tax officers from 18 states and union territories to access their office network during the lockdown using the virtual private network. So, these 1,748 tax officers were given the VPN access. VPN access is given for them, so they keep on working on that. So, this is the news about that. Means we have a good number of registration count during the lockdown period, and the work is going very smoothly. And one more news. And it is a time where the bank employees are to be protected, because they are doing the greater service to the nations in this panic condition. So, keeping that in view, so bank union want police deployed at its branches to ensure the social distancing, and this is most important during the first weeks of any first week of this month, because people will be coming for getting the salaries, pensions, and also government sponsored scheme amounts. So at this time the people at the branches should be maintaining social distancing, protecting themselves and also protecting the bank employees who are serving to the people. So in a view of that, there is one union, that is Maharashtra State Bank Employees Federation, has written to the state government to deploy police personnel at entrance to all the branches to regulate customers aimed the outbreak of COVID-19. So the state employees, they have requested for the police to be deployed at the branches for maintaining the social distance. This request comes into the backdrop of customers turning up large number of people for the last 2 days at the branches of public sector banks in rural and semi-urban areas to withdraw the salary and pension and gate disbursement of ex gratia through the Jan Dhan accounts. So these are situations where the people will come into the branches. So the social distance should be maintained. So they are asking for one police deployment at the entrance gate of the branches, and also one to ensure the sufficient distance among the customers, and also they are also requesting to have one medical employee over there, that means paramedical staff at the entrance. See, paramedical staff at the entrance to verify whether customers have symptoms of coronavirus, thus enabling the government to deal with the pandemic more effectively. So they are asking for one police person to be at the entrance stage, and also paramedical staff at the entrance stage to see the symptoms of the coronavirus persons. So one more thing here is, and he also pointed out to provide the staff with a sufficient transportation facilities, the people, the employees of the bank can reach the office on time. So that is also they are requesting. And also he pointed out that in the Mumbai more than 140 areas are quarantined, operations of supermarkets are suspended, and the frequency of buses is drastically reduced, therefore making it difficult for the bank employees, to reach the workplace. So most of the services are being stopped here. So they want to provide such kind of separate kind of transport to the employees to reach the branches. So this is about the bank unions requesting for the state government to provide the police at the bank branches, and also the paramedical staff at the bank branches to look after the symptoms of the coronavirus within the persons entering the branch premises. And these are the news for today. Have a nice day.